So we are going to log in to the tax cap report for Beaver Falls Library. And we're going to click on the tax cap button. Again, with the property tax cap. And then you're going to see a list of all of the previous submitted reports. We're going to click on the one that is unsubmitted, which should be for either your current year, if you're filing it in the current year, or the upcoming year. In this case, we're doing the current year. It takes a little while. And then it's going to bring up the form, and you'll see that nothing's really been put in there. So we're going to click on Edit this form. And then the first question is going to ask you about the prior year tax levy. And this is where you're just going to confirm that the amount that you levied is the correct amount that they have listed. And in this case, it is. If it wasn't, you would click No, and then it's going to ask you to put in what the correct amount was. And then the question below here says, did your local government exceed the 2020 tax levy limit without an override? And usually that answer is going to be no, because anybody that does go out on the ballot, they are required to fill in or to pass that resolution, the tax cap override resolution, at a board meeting. And but in this case, this library did not go out for an increase, so the answer is still no. And then this next page just tells you what the levy growth factor is that they calculated. The next question is about pilots, payments in lieu of taxes. No libraries in our system have received pilots, so the answer for that is going to be no. And the same goes for the torts question. Did the government, the local government, in this case the library, have a tort or a court order or judgment against the library? And, you know, in our system, that's a no. And then this next question is about the carryover. It's going to calculate any allowable carryover, and you'll get a calculation if the library does not go out for an increase. Basically, it's using what your allowable levy is, what you've used against it if you have gone out for an increase. And if you haven't, then there is going to be a carryover. So you can pick the full amount is going to tell you, they're going to say what you can carry over, the full amount. And you can go ahead and carry over the full amount. And that amount is actually going to be used for next year's calculation. They'll include that when calculating your the library's levy limit for next year. But if you're going out for an increase and you exceed the levy limit, which in most cases you probably will, there will be no calculation there. So this is just a blank page because this doesn't apply. You know, this form is actually for all local municipalities, all taxing agencies, which includes school systems. And at some point, I think 2 years ago was the last year that they allowed for the teacher's retirement pension exclusion. It's not available this year. Doesn't apply for libraries anyway. Same with the regular state employees retirement. No exclusions. And then libraries this doesn't apply to libraries because you guys are not part of the police and fire retirement system. So that is going to be a no. And then a transfer of local government functions. this is going to be a no for all of the libraries. There hasn't been any transfers of functions um, within your institution. So that's going to be no. Doesn't apply to libraries. And then this is just a summary page of all of the answers that you put in, and you'll see that they're calculated in there. You're just going to click on next. And then it's going to ask you what the proposed levy for the upcoming year. And in this case, it says 2021. We're filing it in 2021. But basically, it's going to want you to know, or it's going to want to know what you're going to be proposing for the total levy for next year. In this case, the library is not going out for an increase. So it's going to be the same $25,000 levy that that was last year's levy. So if you are going out for an increase on the school ballot, then you will put the increase in addition to what you already get. So if they were going out for $5,000, then this would be, I would put $30,000 in this line. And then it's going to ask you if you plan to override the tax cap. And in this case, it's going to be no. If you are going out for an increase and it is above that 2% or whatever, 1.7, 1.8, whatever that calculation is, that is where you're going to check yes. But for now, we're going to click no because they are not going out for an increase and they will not be overriding the tax cap. Then click next. And then it's going to show you that review page again. And then it includes those levy questions on the bottom. So we're just going to click next. And then this is ready to be submitted. So you can go ahead and submit this form. It's going to ask you to verify. And in this case, Carol is the president. And the phone number you're going to want to put for the library. And I'm going to have to look that up real quick. And I apologize, I forgot that they asked about the phone number. I would have had it prepared. And then you're just going to have to click on I hereby submit, and it'll be submitted. And it says that it's been submitted to the Office of the State Comptroller. This will also get emailed to the email address that is on file, which is more than likely the library's email address. So that is basically it. There is nothing else that you have to do. If you want to just go back to home and then go back into, you will see that the 2021, the one that we just completed, it has been submitted and it automatically populates the new form. So that is there for you to submit when you're ready to do that. So you can wait until, usually for libraries that have a calendar year and approve their budgets in November or December for the upcoming year, the state comptroller wants you to fill this out in November. So, so that is just a quick and dirty the tax cap report, and I hope you find this helpful.